Holy sh**, is the Anthem community pissed? Bioware, just buff the loot. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I am Montoya. Where is my Anthem review, you are asking? Well, I wanted to do something which no other YouTuber has actually done, and that is play to the end game to give you a proper opinion. A little secret about how YouTube works is that if you get your video out first, that is the video that gets the hits, that's the video that's trending, that's the video that gets into the recommended list. When Anthem came out, almost every single YouTuber I watched gave commentary and they pushed it out within the first couple of hours. Some people played 10, 20 hours, some people played 50 hours, but 50 hours is not end game. I wanted to get to end game in Anthem, and in fact, I think I'm closing on 200 hours. I feel ashamed. Actually, I don't. It's been fun. I've enjoyed it. But every single bug and problem that other YouTubers have said, listen, it exists, but it's not the deal breaker that's going to destroy the game like a lot of them are saying. This game will be good. It just needs some patches. Whether you have the patience for that or not is really your call. But hey, let's not beat around the bush. It's been a rocky launch for Anthem. And once again, a game is being released which really wasn't polished as it should. Well, let's do this first. Let's talk about the issue facing the current community, and then we'll talk about why the game was released in the sense it is and what Bioware can do. Well, first of all, hey, listen, I am as frustrated as every single other person in this thread here in the subreddit, and I can tell you with 100% confidence that the people posting here don't hate the game. They love the game. They just want to see it improved. And the way that Bioware can improve the game right now, this very second, is simply make the loot drops better. Now, they actually did this. Some people say it was a bug, but I think it was actually very planned. Now, what they did was they tweaked some numbers somewhere in the algorithm, and a lot of what are called masterworks. Now, there's normal drops, there's whites, there's blues, there's purples, and there's the browns, and the yellows are the legendary, which are the most rare. Now, the second rare called Masterworks. Most people hitting end game are hunting for these the most because they give you better rolls on your weapons. Legendaries are great. By the way, I was playing Heart of Rage this weekend. I did it twice. I landed 2 legendaries. Maybe someone at Bioware is already listening, because my drops this past weekend were actually pretty damn good. But for the most part, the biggest complaints are, and if you can see countless people complaining about it, even the Japanese community who love the grind. The Koreans and Japanese love the grind. And for them to be complaining that there's a grind here, yeah, you know there's a problem. So what's the issue? The issue is when you get to a final boss in the game, instead of the final boss dropping you something good, they are dropping utter crap. You're getting blues, you're getting purples. You don't want these, you want the masterworks. Why are they not releasing this? Well, here's the thing, and I understand Bioware's side. In fact, let's discuss Bioware's take on this. Now, their take is, if you give the hardcore players, now don't get me wrong, the hardcore players are the ones complaining the loudest here, but also you want to make sure that the hardcore players are happy, because when your hardcore players are happy, when the guy's putting in 200 hours, oh, the shame I still feel. The people have put in 200 hours into Anthem. If they're happy, and they are posting on Reddit showing people, look at the beautiful drops I got, look at these amazing things. Now, this is not one of them. This is an example of not good things. Now, see this orangey looking, that's a Mastercraft. Everything else there is garbage. What this guy is saying, he did 35 world events, and out of all of that, that's all he got. It feels like a waste of time. And as this one person posted, it feels as if Bioware is not respecting the time I put into the game. And that's absolutely true, because if you've done 35 world events, you need to be seeing 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of these. So why is Bioware not doing it is the question. And the answer to that is that they are trying to balance something here, and they're not sure how to go about it. Because if you gave all the top players, if you gave the hardcore players the drops they want, will they stick around? Bioware's concern is if they rain down loot to the hardcore players now, these hardcore players will be very satisfied. They'll get that rush, the dopamine release, but in 2 or 3 weeks, they'll be gone, because hey, you've got your 4 or 5 different builds, You spec'd out max, you got the best legendaries, you got the best masterworks. There's no way higher to go. This is as far as the game goes for now, until new content is released in a couple of months from now. In fact, there's new content coming at the end of this month. But the concern for Bioware is if you give everyone everything they want right now, they will be gone, they are leaving. And I agree with that. Because if I play, well, actually the legendaries I landed playing as past weekend are pretty damn good for my ranger. I think my range is pretty much done. Now, if all my different javelins were actually specced out and maxed out, I hate to say it, but I'll pretty much move on to Division 2 now and play that for a while because I feel I've done everything I can in this game. So there's no doubt in my mind that they are stretching this out a little bit. They want to take their time. But in doing that, they risk alienating the hardcore fans, and I don't envy them. I don't envy the devs. I'm sure they are probably ignoring Reddit right now because it probably hurts their soul to see people say this. But Bioware, if you're watching, understand that people criticizing here are your biggest fans. And it's like that girlfriend goes, I hate you. I never want to see you again. But then she comes back the next week again because she actually really loves you. Right now, everyone hates you, but we really love you, if you get what I'm saying. So, Bioware, I know it's a tough one, and I trust they are listening to the concerns here. I fully expect something to happen this week. And, you know, at that time, when Bioware does flip the switch again or does tweak the algorithm, I'll come back and update you on that. But for now, let's wrap this up. I want to hear about your Anthem experience below. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoy this content. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next thrilling episode of Montoya Discuss Anthem.